that couch. And we used a script to explore different levels of security and bar size and bending curves and so on and so forth. So as I was saying, some of the things that I do in my design work is not really a sense of rejection. It's a mimicry of this kind of accident of the ideal. It's an accident of the kind of perfection. Again, this sort of ambiguity, right? This is a staircase that's designed by one person this way and another person this way. A kind of scala regia in terms of the z-axis, but a normal stair in terms of the x-axis, right? Because that's what's going on is like the staircase, the balustrade. You only need one balustrade for the standard width staircase. So the one balustrade comes down, and then it does its little thing at the bottom. And then the other one goes, well, we might as well make it symmetrical, so I'm just going to do a begin and end. This is the shortest balustrade I've ever experienced. It's like started before it stopped. It's like, you're not going to notice the difference, surely not. The iconography, the simple iconography of the chair. Again, I'm working this is the commission I just finished for taking that sort of the most simple, the most iconographic chair type, a domestic chair type, and then creating kind of a morphology of that chair to retain its normative association, but then make it speak in terms of positional relationships, a kind of narrative of body language, if you like. So these are all chairs that I just completed. I wanted them to be even more chair-like. We didn't have the money to do it. But we developed a script for doing this, for all the bending schedules and then the offset of the perforation. Excuse me. So is that... might be a good time to... Okay, I'm hooked up here. There we go. Excuse me. Well, that notion, again, I mean, Venturi talks about the sort of the aesthetic of the applique. Talks about it quite a lot in terms of shutters. They have shutters that work, shutters that don't work. But in the double wide, you have a new form where the shutters are separated by the marriage wall. You'll know this, the double wides. For me, one of the most enduring, compelling qualities of American architecture is seeing half a house traveling at 75 miles an hour down a freeway. I kept coming from I cannot tell you how fascinating that. I can watch that endlessly. That's better than anything. But then you're watching it when half a shutter, or just one, this one side and the other one, dying to be reunited down the marriage wall. Marriage wall is like symbolic, isn't it? Better half, I love the discussions that this house is slightly better than this one. It's my better half. And the discussions that these guys would have about the rain that comes off his, but then it's disgorged onto his forecourt here, and the most reduced little piece of lawn down at the bottom. And he gets a curb to stop the wheel going, but he doesn't get one. He's slightly disadvantaged, the better